Hey everyone, so we're going to go ahead and take a little quick walkthrough of my current setup that I've got. So I'm getting ready for winter and trying to get them all prepared, and we're going to go ahead and take a look. So even though the winter time is coming up, I still go ahead and keep their dirt bath topped up so that way they always have dirt to bathe in. Hey, you leave me alone. Silly thing. But they always enjoy that year round. Been trying to develop a different kind of feeding system for them, just because I didn't like using the mason jars on the old chick feeds as I displayed in some of my other videos. So I've been trying to play around with different ideas. This one was a little bit too high, but this fits a 2-inch PVC pipe like this one. And I tried to make another one, but instead of it being just like one that would fit just in the corner, it would be a complete 360 like this. But I oversized it, and so probably fits only a 3-inch PVC pipe or 2.5. Probably not the best way of displaying this, but right now it's just what I have is my heat lamp. There's a small little opening. Slowly trying to seal this off so it kind of becomes like a mini sauna for the quail. Got their little nest box with some grass clippings. The area's kind of sealed off with some cardboard. Working on this area right now, but I have it set up on a timer so that way that'll automatically come on during the wee hours of the night to keep them warm. So I do know that they do like the bedding area, especially when I had it during the winter time. With having a light on, I didn't really see a drop in production at all. I actually saw kind of an increase than I normally did. So I do know that having a light on here and keep it nice and warm definitely does help them. They definitely do appreciate it. But I'm going to try to see if I can get them to be broody and see if I can actually have them hatch out their own babies without me using an incubator using this method. I might try to make some small little cubbies and see if that actually helps them instead of just a giant box like this. Still working on my watering system. Right now I've just got some of that flex pipe that's just drilled a couple holes in here to use watering cups. They love to sit inside of these darn things, so I have to see what I mean. But anyways, so I don't have anything in there. That's going to mostly be for any kind of new babies that are coming in or new quail, so that way they can kind of get acclimated with the rest of them. Still working on a lot of that meal. Had a whole bunch of leftover in both of those, so I went ahead and filled this up. Over here, got a whole bunch of crushed pellets, or not crushed pellets, but crushed eggshells that they can use. So far, they've been taking a liking here to all the powdered. Added some water to it. Seem to enjoy it. And over here, hopefully you don't mind the dirty pizza boxes. Had some styrofoam insulation that I put in the back. Didn't want them pecking on it, so added some cardboard over it, keep them contained. A little bit of cardboard here. Still working on the front, but I got some more insulation on that side, covered it with plastic bag. I did update their nest box, put some grass clippings in it, just to fill up their dirt bath. Now they're just kind of chilling in there. Put some cardboard down here, that way they could at least have some warmth, so that way it wasn't just seeping out through the cage because there's nothing else down there. But in general, I have tried to cover up as much as possible and to allow this light to at least enter in here. I did this last year. I'll show you that box right now. So this is the side that the cage was facing right here. They can go in and out right there, and there were still some ventilation areas that would allow any of the heat to escape, so it wasn't just trapped in there. On the side, I had a little miniature door that I rigged up. It did have a little clip here, but this was taut enough that they couldn't get out, but I could get my hand in there. And down below, I did have a little sliding door system right here that I could just go ahead and pull out the bottom, and any of the old droppings and everything else could just go ahead and fall out. But at least with this, Now I can remove this anytime. It's not permanently fixed to the cage. About a third of my quail seem to be staying in here from time to time. They haven't all quite gotten in here yet, but as you can see, they're enjoying the heat in here. They do like to go ahead and lay their eggs in the dirt. They also love to lay their eggs here in their little nest box, but some of them haven't quite progressed in laying in there. But so far, that is my current setup. Just enough that they can get in and out. Like can get in, they can all stay warm. But eventually I will go ahead and cover this up, properly secure this, maybe put a little bit over this, but not 100% covered up because I don't want to trap all the heat. It's getting down to about the 60s or so. So it's nothing that's critical, but I have 19 of them, and so far I got 16 in this, so it's been doing pretty good. It's been probably getting down to, down to the 60s or so. It's been doing pretty well in here. So this just used to be part of my old chicken coop that I had. Kind of just filling it in with them. So it does retain quite a bit of the heat, but hopefully that'll provide a little bit more warmth for them, so that way they'll continue to lay into the winter as we progress and probably get down to the lower 50s or so. I know, it's Arizona, it's cold to us. That's just amateur weather for everyone that's up north and everywhere else. So we try to do what we can in our cold weather, but yeah, even if you don't have a heat lamp, you could just have a regular light bulb if you're able to enclose it a little bit better. If you're already indoors, obviously you don't have to worry about anything like that, but that's just something that I've noticed that helps me. I didn't have any problems getting any kind of eggs last year. I was getting eggs just as I normally would. Didn't see any kind of decrease. In September here, was kind of having a rough bit of a month there. Yeah, some of these numbers aren't right because it's 25 and I've only got 19 of them, but that was just a little bit excess from the day over that kind of carried over. But as it's gotten cooler, I've noticed that I've been hitting a trend of about 16 to 18, 17s, a lot of 16s, got a 19. But yeah, with this cool weather, they're definitely starting to produce a lot more. But as always, everyone, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and share.